guys, it's me. There's a church service going on up there, so if you can't hear me, I'm really sorry. I'm gonna die. Oh God. Ethan and I are walking around the lake. Let's see if you can see. Is how long was it? 1.19 miles. 1.19 miles. Sorry, I've been corrected. It's really high.
One thing about that people don't know, you know those little sticks on the highway? Those little like shiny sticks?
Yes.
Each of those is 1 mile. There's 10 of them.
0.1?
Yeah. There's 10 of them.
It's a tenth of a mile.
There's 10
down the hill. See, we went the opposite way of what most people go because we went down the hill.
I used to be scared of those.
Not going up the hill. Okay. So, I'm dying. Frankly, I'm an idiot. I have on jeans and just a shirt. And it's, I don't know, it wasn't until I was like 89?
79.
79?
Yeah.
But it's like 97% humidity, which in Mississippi means stinking hot. Yeah. Flip-flops. Jerk. Anyway, I got my shoes.
It's a little chilly out here.
So the good news is I'm walking. You know, I was at physical therapy the other day and someone asked, we were teasing the therapist that it's always so much easier to do stuff when they're not watching you because you can, you know, fudge a little bit. But another patient asked if my physical therapy was working, and I said, well, you know, I've been here 4 weeks, and when I walked in with a cane, so yeah, I'd say it's working. Okay, so I've told you this in like 12 videos, but I haven't uploaded any of them, so I'll tell you again. I have 2 weeks of physical therapy left. Next week I only go to 2 sessions. And then the week after I go to 1 session, it's sort of the discharge, see how far I've come kind of thing. Well, I found out that they have a maintenance program. It's $40 a month. It gives you access to all the equipment and all of the machines and everything. You don't have a trainer that follows you around. This guy's kicking butt, man. He's paced us twice, I think. He's lapped us. Dang, old guy too. Anyway, they will develop an exercise program with me for what I want to work on to help continue strengthening my legs, which I gotta tell you, Friday, wanted to die. I couldn't get my legs to work, it felt like, after PT. So they're really working me, but yeah, so it's $40. You can go 3 times a week. Same price as the gym is here, except that you don't have to sign a contract. So I'm going to start doing that. You schedule the gym time, or the time, and I'm kind of thinking, I know me. First of all, if I have to pay for it, I'm not going to not do it. That's why I think I was so successful with Weight Watchers, because I was paying for it. And I'm cheap. So if I'm paying my $12, $13 a week, I think they raised it.
And now we're cheap.
Yeah, then I'm doing it. And when I stopped paying to go to Weight Watchers is when I started putting the weight back on. So I'm thinking about going back to Weight Watchers. I don't know. It's there's some issues. I really liked my leader. Wasn't a fan of some of the people at the meetings. You know, I got into, not an argument, but there was a woman there, she was Lifetime. She gained quite a bit of weight back. She weighed more than I ever weighed. My highest weight was 262 pounds, and she weighed more than that. And she was talking about how microwave popcorn, the brand that that she buys, is like 1 point for a whole big giant bag of extra butter flavor and all this. And the leader kept telling her, no, I've checked it. That's not right. Oh, yes, it is. It says in the book, blah, blah, blah. So the leader pulled out the book and she just wouldn't listen. So the rest of the group joined in, and she finally looked at me and said, well, I'm Lifetime. I should know. And you know, the bitch in me thought, you're Lifetime, but you're fatter than I ever was. So I'm not taking nutrition advice from you. Which is a really bad thing. As a fat person myself, I'd be pretty pissed off if someone said that to me. But I thought, wow, you're pulling out the Lifetime card. You know, it just, and I think that her inability to listen to what other people, especially the leader, her inability to listen to even the leader, I think is probably what contributed to her being back there. So, there were some really nice people in my group. I went to Weight Watchers for like 2.5 years, and I met some really nice people.
Even one in Europe.
But you know, yeah, I went to Weight Watchers in Europe while I was there. The only problem that I had was, as much as, you know, there are as many people as that there are that are encouraging, there are just as many discouraging people. There was a woman that joined a week before me. When I got my 75 pounds lost medallion.
You see the nice words in that TJ Maxx.
Yeah, TJ Maxx, that's the mall, is up there. When I got my 75 pounds lost medallion, she, that week, weighed in at exactly 4 pounds less than she weighed when she started. And she would come to the meetings and just bitch and whine the whole time about how her husband did the cooking and he refused to.
Just kind of sketchy.
Yeah. He refused to. You know, he would make ribeye steaks and he refused to make a sirloin for her, so she was forced to eat it. And she would buy chicken breasts and he refused to grill them for her, so they would go bad and she would just throw them away.
It's this magical thing called
well, right, we would spend just about every meeting trying to tell her, you know, throw them in the oven. Go to Sam's Club and buy the pre-cooked chicken strips for your salad and all these things. And it was just one excuse after another. And that can be very discouraging. I struggle myself. And I don't want to be judged on my struggles. So I don't want to judge other people based on their struggles. That's Ethan's job. So it just got very discouraging, and I started to put the weight back on because I started, and I'm going to be honest with you, a lot of YouTube videos did the same thing. I would log in to YouTube videos and, oh, you know, went to a party and I drank 6 bottles of wine and ate 4 bags of chips, and I'm really sorry. And it's no one that's making videos now. I want to be very clear. It's no one. Probably the people that I'm talking about are probably people that you don't even know. They don't generally last very long. Okay, so anyway, you know, it got to be, oh, I did so bad, but that's okay because tomorrow's a new day. And you're right, tomorrow is a new day. But tomorrow is a new day is not an excuse to screw up today.
And tomorrow is a continuation of today.
The choices that you make today affect your tomorrow.
I break my arm today, it's a new day tomorrow, my arm's still broken.
So it got to be where I would, tomorrow's a new day, so I'm going to eat 6 cookies and 2 cupcakes, and I don't eat any of that stuff because I can never find it gluten-free, so, but you know what I mean.
Which may be good.
Right. So, our van's right there, we'll go sit in the van, in the air conditioning. So anyway,
No outdoors?
no, God, no. I think I'm going to walk at the mall until it gets cooler. Yeah, I live in Mississippi. It's stinking hot all the time. About, I don't know, maybe mid-November it'll cool down enough that me, myself, because I'm kind of a wuss,
Do you have the keys?
can comfortably,
So much.
they're over there, can comfortably walk outside without, look at me, I look like I walked 1.19 miles in the 97% humidity, so, okay, I'm going to go. We are going to, no, I'm not going to go. I'm going to talk to you about Salad Club. So, I was watching a video this morning. I forget her name. I think her name's Andrea. She's from England, and she did a grocery haul video. And one of the little videos that it recommended beside hers. I don't even remember the guy's name, Zach something. He's a dog trainer. He had a video about Salad Club, and I thought, what the hell is Salad Club, right? So I watched the video. Turns out he has a Facebook page and everything. I'll link it in the down bar. But he started this thing called Salad Club, and they encourage you to eat 5 big salads every day. Not every day. I told Christian that, and he had a heart attack. And Christian loves salads. Every week. So he. Here. Here's my purse. So he encourages 5 big salads every week. So, and his salads, I do. For lunch, generally, I will eat a big salad. I bought a Rubbermaid, or not Rubbermaid, what is it? Ziploc, the bowls.
It's one of those push ones.
Yeah, one of those like throwaway things. And I eat my salad in that, and it's pretty big, but I think I need to go bigger. Because I'm going to be honest with you, the best weeks that I've ever had are the weeks that I eat a salad every day for lunch. So normally I will grill chicken or put tuna or lunch meat, some kind of protein. For me, a salad has to have just a massive pile of greens. Any kind you like.
I have a half cheese lettuce ratio.
Yeah. The darker the green, the healthier it is, the more vitamins. But I like a good iceberg too. I'll sometimes mix iceberg in because it's crunchy and it has that crunch to it.
The watery kind of taste, it's awesome.
Yeah. So I have weird salad rules. If you're putting feta cheese on it, you can only use this dressing or this dressing. Like, it's just in my head. So, like, I'm not a big fan of. The only way that I like a salad with tons of like carrots, broccoli, cauliflower, mushrooms, peppers, blah 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 on it is if it has ranch dressing and cheddar cheese and bacon bits. I know.
I had an awesome salad the other day. We didn't have any lettuce, so I made carrot, celery, and
Peppers?
no, cabbage.
Oh,
salad.
Yeah. And Christian a lot of times will just not even use he's like the anti-meat. He's the opposite. I don't like a lot of vegetables on my salad. Well, I take that back. I like a lot of like tomatoes, cucumbers, stuff like that. But it depends on the salad. He sometimes will just not even use the lettuce and just put piles of broccoli and carrots and cauliflower and tomatoes and peppers and onions and all that, and then just dress it and eat it that way. So anyway, Salad Club. Yeah. So I think I'm gonna get a bigger bowl. I'm gonna go look, see what I can find. I'm not gonna pay like a lot of money for a stupid bowl, but I mean, this guy uses like a mixing bowl for his salads, and I've been thinking that I need to go bigger for my salads. But I also, we started buying turkey breasts, like whole, real, straight from the turkey breasts, and roasting them and eating them as sandwiches instead of lunch meat with all the preservatives and crap in it. So if I do that, it's I don't know that I'll need to go super big, but we'll see. But I like a lid because I put everything in and then I put the lid on and shake it so that everything's distributed. So salad rules. There are lots of rules to salads. But I will put a link to the Salad Club thing in the down bar. Join Salad Club.
Down bar?
The down bar, yeah. Join Salad Club. People post pictures of their salads. You can get some really good ideas. There's not that many people. There's only like 260 people in it. I don't know. I didn't really have a lot of time to go looking through it, but maybe we can get some stuff going on Salad Club.
What did you say? Only 200?
That was a lot of people. Speaking of only 200, I have, as of last night when I checked, I have 501 subscribers.
So you gotta give something away.
So I do. I have to give something away. What should we give away?
I can do a custom skateboard.
Custom skateboard? What do you think? I don't know. I was thinking
Custom
something
skateboard.
else. I don't know. We'll find something.
Speaking of skateboards.
Awesome. Anyway. What else was I gonna? Oh, I wanted to start a challenge too, but not a challenge like you have to make a video and all that, but I want to challenge you to eat a rainbow every day. As many different colors, foods that you can eat.
No, I was thinking like pot of gold at the end.
Not Skittles. No, not Skittles.
That'd be amazing. I'm taking that chip.
But I'll talk to you more about that later because it's probably like a 35-minute video. So, okay. Going to the store, get my salad supplies. See you guys later. Bye. Hey guys, it's me. It is 7:21 at night. I am waiting. I'm on my phone. I don't even know if you can see me or hear me. It's raining really bad out. I tried to get where the light is, but I don't know. I'm waiting for Ethan, and of course 2 minutes before I got up to leave, it started downpouring. So I had a jacket on, throwing a jacket on, knowing that it was raining, and my jacket was soaked, and my hair is, yeah. So I wanted to talk a little bit about something that I talked about a little earlier, in the earlier video. When I said that it was very discouraging, I think was the way that I put it, to watch videos with people talking about their struggles and stuff. I wanted to clarify, I didn't mean it the way that it probably sounded. I'm really struggling right now. I have been since we got back from Germany, which was before I even started making videos. When we were in Germany, a lot of stuff happened that happened over here that I couldn't fix. I'm a control freak, and I fix things, and I do that, and I couldn't do that. So I just sort of started to spiral at that point. I lost weight every week that we were in Germany. I went and weighed in. The only week when we were in Europe that I didn't weigh in was the week that we spent in Switzerland, and that's because everything is so ungodly expensive in Switzerland. It would have cost me, I think it was $40, $30 to weigh in. And I was going to do it. I was going to say, screw it. I made a commitment to myself and my health and all that. But the weigh-in center was in Basel, and I forgot my book at my friend's house that we were staying at. And to go back and get the book and go back to the weigh-in center would have used a lot of mileage on our rental car. So it would have put us over our mileage. So I made the decision that weigh-in would have ended up costing me like $50 or $60. So I weighed in. That was the only week that I skipped. But I consistently lost while we were there. Even in Europe, eating the chocolates and the gummy bears and the ice cream. Their ice cream is amazing. It can't even compare to anything we have here. I ate yogurt with chocolate chips in it. But I lost. I consistently lost. And then the last month that we were there, all the shit came together, and it was just this big shit storm, and I still lost until the last week. My last weigh-in in Germany, I gained like 0.2 or something, and it just spiraled from there. I ended up coming back, and I continued to lose, but it was a huge struggle for me. I'm an emotional eater. I come from a family of emotional eaters. That's what I was taught to do. You did something good. Well, let's have some food to celebrate. You do something bad. Let's have some food to celebrate. You didn't do anything good or bad. Let's have some food to celebrate. It's just the way that it is. So
It's something that I struggle with. So I didn't want it, let me see how much time I have left. I didn't want it to sound as judgmental as it probably did, because God knows that I struggle. Every day I struggle. You know, and this is probably going to come out wrong too. It seems, at least in the videos that I used to watch, I don't watch them anymore for the same reason. It seemed to be that the thing was, oh, I'm a food addict. I can't help it. I'm a food addict. And I know that there are a couple of people who genuinely self-identify as food addicts and work the program as if, you know, it were a 12-step sobriety, consider themselves sober. And those are not the people that I'm talking about. I think that a lot of people maybe saw them and so sort of said, oh, well, that has to be what's going on with me. I can't help that I eat 17 chocolate chip cookies because I must be a food addict. And so I never really even considered that option, because I didn't want to be one of those people just sort of jumping on the bandwagon. Well, a couple weeks ago, we spent some time with someone who I will not name, who is a recovering drug addict and recovering alcoholic. This person is very familiar with the 12-step program. We're from Akron, Ohio, which is where Alcoholics Anonymous was founded. Every year they have a big thing, they call it Founders Day. It's in June, and people come from all over the world to sort of celebrate sobriety and celebrate the program and all this. So this person that we spent some time with is very familiar with the program, and one of the conversations that we had more than once was sobriety and addiction, and the things that this person said made me think, maybe I do have a food addiction. I have a lot of issues with, yesterday, for example, been kicking ass, doing what I need to do, working out, busting my ass, working out, tracking everything. I don't always make videos about it, but I've been doing what I need to do. And then yesterday, I decided I had to go get dog food. I wasn't particularly upset. I wasn't, no reason. But I thought, I'm going to get some tortilla chips. You know what? I'm going to get some tortilla chips. So I went to Sam's Club because they sell the big, the brand that I like. I got 2 bags of tortilla chips. And then I decided, you know what? And I had decided all of this as I was getting ready at home to leave the house. And I said, you know what, I'm going to get candy too. So I got a giant 5-pound bag of gummy bears. And then that wasn't enough. So we stopped and got some guacamole. And I went home and I made nachos for lunch. And then while the nachos were cooking, I ate some chips and guacamole. And I ate a couple bowls full of gummy bears for no reason. I wasn't even hungry. And the thing that really pissed me off was I was sitting at home deciding that I was going to do this before I had even left the house, telling myself, this is a horrible idea. You shouldn't do this. You're going to get sick. Yesterday, I literally went to bed with a bucket next to my bed because I thought I was going to vomit. Because that's how bad I felt. And this morning, when I woke up, I still felt bad. And this morning, I ate my oatmeal, and then I had, Ethan and I went for our walk, and I felt so much better after the walk. I really did. And then we went to the store. I didn't get candy or anything. Went home and I ate a quick turkey sandwich. We'd picked up some stuff for salads, which is in the video earlier. I ended up not having a salad because by the time I got home I was just so hungry, but I ate a little bit of chips with guacamole. I picked up some more guacamole, but not with the intention to binge on it, which is what it comes down to. Yesterday, I had decided I had given myself permission to binge. And I don't know why I do that. And I don't know how to stop it. And, Marty and I were talking about it the other day after the discussion that I had with this person. And I said, I don't know if I have a food addiction. I don't know. I mean, how do you find out? Is there a blood test they can... I mean, obviously there's not, but you know what I mean? Like, how do you find out? And he said, does it matter what we call it? If doing something like a 12-step type program or treating it as an addiction helps you, then who cares what we call it? So his whole thing was, who gives a shit what it's called? Who gives a shit, if we need to find out to make it work, what it is, then let's do that. But if you're willing to, basically he's saying if treating it as a food addiction, even if I do not have a clinical definition of a food addiction, helps, then why not just do it? So I don't know. But I get so pissed off at myself sometimes. Right now I weigh 226 pounds. I have gained and lost the same 10 pounds for the last probably 3 months. What pisses me off even more is that my lowest weight, I weighed 187. That really pisses me off. Because I busted my ass to get to 187. Like I said, it was a real struggle. Once I came back from Germany, losing weight in Germany was so easy because we walked everywhere. It's really a continent, really, the whole continent of Europe, it seems, is really set up for moving and exercising, and we just walked everywhere. We walked to the grocery store, we walked to the Autostadt, we were in Wolfsburg, which is where Volkswagen's headquarters is, and they have this thing called Autostadt, which just means car city, and it's not like an amusement park, but they have like each type of car that is under the Volkswagen umbrella has a building, and they do shows, and it was summer, so they did just these summery type things, and it's just a really cool place. But we walked there, we would walk to the train station and then take the train into Hamburg, or Hanover, not Hamburg. We walked all over Berlin. I climbed a freaking mountain in Switzerland. I climbed a fucking mountain in Switzerland. Twice. I mean, I climbed up 2, actually, because we went to a thing, and we had to park down the mountain and climb up the mountain to get to the thing that we went to. But there wasn't a day that didn't go by that I wasn't moving. We would go and walk the cities, just different cities around Germany. Some of the walking tours were 10, 12, 13 miles, and we would do that. We would pack a lunch and we would go and we would do that, and it was, I could still eat gummies. I didn't sit down and eat 5 pounds of gummies, but I could still eat gummy bears, and I could still eat ice cream, and I could still eat an occasional candy bar or the yogurt with the chocolate chips in it, and it was okay because I was moving, and everything there, it's kind of weird because in Germany, there's sort of no middle ground, it seems like. Everything's either really, really healthy, like they're really big into, they call it bio, B-I-O, like bio, but they pronounce it bio, organic. We lived 3 minutes from the health food store, the Reform House. And so I could walk up there every day and get fresh foods, fresh fruits and vegetables and herbs and all this. And there was one in the mall, and there was all over. And then, even the Aldi, which Aldi's a big grocery store over there, they're from Germany, but they had just the most fresh produce, and it's either that or they have the entire aisle of chocolate and candy and frozen foods. Like, it just seems like everyone's either just eats crap all the time or eats really, really super healthy. So, okay, this video is probably, combined with the last one, is probably going to end up being 45 minutes of me rambling. So, alright, I brought my Kindle, and of course it stopped raining. I'm going to read. Wait for the boy who should have been out here a while ago. So, okay, so all that was my clarification. I'm not judging anyone. I hope that no one judges me, and I really try hard not to judge people. If someone, like for example in a video, does or says something that I don't agree with, I just move on. I just unsubscribe and just move on, because life's too short to pick fights with people, especially on YouTube. That I never understood. But I think that the fact that I made 500 subscribers, you guys, and I think that is unbelievable to me, especially when I sit here and ramble for 45 minutes saying nothing. I can't even tell you what that means to me, that 500 people out there are willing to, like, I'm tearing up, are willing to listen to what I have to say and are there to support me in my struggles and help me and encourage me, and that I can encourage you. And I know I'm really bad about commenting on videos, but I subscribe to so many of you, and I want you to know, if you're putting videos out there, there's a good chance that I watch them. If I have not subscribed to or I have not commented on a video of yours in a while, put something in the comments, and I will make sure that I'm subscribed to you. And I may not always comment, because I, as you can tell, like to talk and not really say anything. So a lot of times, I just feel like all I'm doing is, oh, great job, when there's already 15 people that, oh, great job, but I will support you and help you in any way that I can, because I know that you would do the same for me. So, okay, I hear kids, so, alright,